The newly formed Los Angeles Clippers are showcasing a level of dominance this season that's almost unprecedented. With Kawhi, PG, and now Harden in the mix, there's truly no stopping them. In this video, let's explore James Harden's arrival, the expectations, and the impact it has on the team's performance. Let's talk about the chemistry amongst the players, and Coach Ty Lue's role in fostering a winning environment. Finally, make sure to watch to the end to see if the Clippers might clinch the coveted NBA title. Let's discuss what kind of unique team they are in that regard and why. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Appreciate you guys. When the Clippers traded for James Harden, they made a clear statement about their championship ambitions. Grabbing a superstar like James Harden to bolster their already impressive lineup was a strategic power move, given Harden's status and history of offensive prowess. But Harden also had a history of unsuccessful transitions in other teams. Remember his stint with the Houston Rockets? Indeed, his tenure with the Rockets did raise some eyebrows, especially with the way he exited, which by some accounts might have been seen as a distraction. At the Brooklyn Nets, chemistry issues surfaced, calling into question his fit within an already established group of stars. Then, the Philadelphia 76ers seemed to struggle to integrate Harden's playing style with Joel Embiid's dominant inside presence. The challenges in Philly, much like in Brooklyn, raised questions about whether Harden could adapt to a system where he wasn't the sole superstar. All of this raised questions about how well Harden would actually integrate into the Clippers' already established playing dynamic. I mean, when Harden first got transferred to the Clippers, it was like he could either be a disaster or it could be something special. The expectations were sky high, but so were the doubts. He started slowly gaining rhythm, and as the season progressed, something clicked. Harden began to gel with Kawhi, PG, and Westbrook too, with each of them finding a balance within the team's dynamics. His ability to draw defenses and create for others has significantly benefited the Clippers' offense. Yes, Kawhi is a closer, and Harden had to sacrifice some of his ball dominance. This sacrifice, however, has paid dividends, leading to a more fluid and dynamic offensive system. The team thrives on shared responsibility now, where any of them can take the decisive shot. Paul George, in turn, brings his all-around skill set to the table, and he also has seamlessly adapted to playing alongside Harden and Leonard. His defensive prowess and offensive capabilities mean that on any given night, any of the three could be leading the charge. Russell Westbrook seems to have adopted his role too, coming off the bench and providing a much-needed spark with his energy and experience. His commitment to this role has allowed the Clippers to have a strong second unit that keeps up the pressure on opponents on both ends of the court. Talking about the other end, Harden has indeed stepped up his game on D. This is not the Harden of old who was criticized for his defensive effort. This version is more engaged on both ends of the floor. It's like he's more free to take on that role, knowing he has the support of his teammates. In fact, Harden's defense is so impressive now, even the opponents are asking for his secrets. They're probably wondering if he's been binge watching old NBA defensive highlight tapes in his free time or attending secret ninja defensive training camps. Maybe he's got a Defense for Dummies handbook hidden in his locker. Either way, it's clear the beard isn't just a symbol of offensive wizardry anymore. It's also a sign that on defense, Harden's got the opposing players saying, "Is that a beard or a steel wall?" Stats-wise, Harden is getting 17.5 points per game, less than his current career average of 24.4. But it's clear that those numbers only tell part of the story. His 8.4 assists per game, up from 7.1 career average, showcase his role as a facilitator, a crucial adaptation for the synergy of this Clippers lineup. Harden is also steadily pulling down 5 boards, getting 1 steal and 1 block per game. This shows his comprehensive impact on both ends of the floor. Analytics also favor them, with the offensive and defensive ratings placing them among the elite. They're definitely a team to watch, especially as the playoffs approach. But more on that later. What catches everyone's eye more than every dazzling stat put up is the noticeable energy shift within the Clippers squad since Harden's arrival. They're just meshing together. Their personalities are really complementing each other in ways that go far beyond just individual stats. The core isn't just a battleground now, it's where they're establishing a brotherhood. a mutual trust that's so solid. You know, Kawhi, PG, Westbrook, and Harden are all from Los Angeles, and perhaps this shared city background adds a sense of unity and hometown pride that can be seen in their play style. The LA rivalry with the Lakers adds an extra layer of motivation too. It's a fight not just for bragging rights, but for the very identity of the city. This deep connection could be the secret sauce to the Clippers' strong performances. Such off-the-court bonds translate into a more cohesive on-court strategy. They fight for each other, displaying a selfless blend of basketball that's both beautiful and effective. Defensively, they're a unit, quick to help, communicate, and switch. Offensively, they flow harmoniously, each player willing to pass up a good shot for an even better one. The Clippers just look different this year. Wouldn't you agree? With Westbrook looking really under control and synchronized with the rest of the team, he's actually playing better than he ever has in recent seasons. His strong suit has always been his intensity and ability to drive to the basket with ferocity. But now he's channeling that energy into a complementary role that enhances the Clippers' overall game plan. It's a rebirth of sorts for Westbrook, who's now thriving in a system that recognizes his talents while also limiting the drawbacks that come with his playstyle. Collectively, the Clippers are a force with a new identity, and it's been fascinating to watch. Man, it's like witnessing the basketball version of a superhero who just realized he has a new superpower. Westbrook's on the court like, hey, I can still run like the Flash, but now with better decision making. The opposing teams are probably thinking, wait, is that a bird? Is that a plane? No, it's just Westbrook off the bench? Coach Lue has also shown his tactical acumen, adapting the team's strategy to maximize the strengths of each player. Lue's rotations have been spot on, finding the right combinations at the right moments to exploit matchups. His coaching style, focused on flexibility and accountability, has empowered the Clippers, pushing them to excel. He's created a culture where each player knows their role, but also feels the freedom to step up when the game calls for it. Because listen, Ty Lue has got a chip on his shoulder too. Ever since he was stepped over by Allen Iverson in that iconic moment, he's taken those tough experiences and forged a winning mentality. He's got something to prove as a coach. That's evident in the way the Clippers approach each game. They're not just out there playing, they're executing a strategy, a testament to Lue's vision and his players' trust in his guidance. His unique mix of resilience and tactical knowledge has been the perfect complement to the talents of this experienced roster. And as the season progresses, it's becoming increasingly clear that under Lue's leadership, the Clippers are transforming into a true championship contender. As a matter of fact, I think they're the only team who could really give the Nuggets a run for their money. If they meet up in the Western Conference Finals, this could be a clash of titans. Must-see TV, Game 7 engagement, I'm telling you. And if they go that deep and reach the finals, it could be the dawn of a new era for the Clippers. The new guardians of LA basketball could emerge, challenging the long-standing Lakers' dominance. How far do you think the Clippers can go with this momentum? Can they start a new chapter in the city's storied basketball history that will last for years? With Intuit Dome, their new arena scheduled to open in Inglewood by 2024, the Clippers have a unique opportunity to cement their legacy and fortify their home court advantage. Drop your thoughts on the new Clippers in the comments.